Come join Tony's outdoor life with Barney by his side. Deep in the woods with the country life and nature as their guide. Building a camp to lay down their heads or a hammock for a bed. Looking at the stars as they fall to sleep in the place where muntjacs tread. Sleep beneath the oak or the willow trees, a fire for warmth and light the dark. Made with some bark or fat wood found, fair or rod to make a spark. Once upon a time in Tony's outdoor life, the woodland called out the name. The animals howled and the muntjacs barked, excited that he came. Tony's outdoor life, find him on YouTube, cooking something tasty and real good. Sleeping in a hammock, listen to the birds and eating all that lovely food. So come join Tony's outdoor life in nature at its best. Listen to the wind through the trees, listen to the birds singing, listen to the buzz of the bees, building a campfire using bark of trees.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm meeting up with the guys again. We're going out to have a good night out. I think it's going to be a cold night. I think there's 5 of us coming this time, so it's a bit of a community group really. Well, I'm just parked up waiting for the others. They're going to put their kit all in the back of my van, and then we're going to make our way to the woods. We don't really know the location that we're going to. We've not been there before, but I'm sure we're going to find a good spot. The only trouble is we've not got a lot of daylight, so we've got to be pretty sharpish looking for somewhere that we want to stop. Somewhere that's going to be suitable for at least 5 people to camp out. I'm going to be cooking tonight. I'm going to do a chicken and mushroom curry. I've got all the ingredients in the back. We'll probably have a couple of beers as well. But yeah, I think it's going to be a dry night. It's a bit damp out at the moment, but I think through the night it's going to be quite dry. So yeah, so that's good. But yeah, come and join me. Let's get into the woods. Let's get there. Let's get set up and let's have a good night. I found our way into the woods at last. Lots of country roads to get here. We don't really know where we're going just yet. We're just following the path. A lot of dog walkers and that about, so we left all the gear in the van for now. The time is, what's the time, Tom?
I don't know, 2:15.
So it's 2:15, so we've got a couple of hours. We need to find a location, get back to the van, get the gear, carry the gear to the location and set up before dark. I think we're going to be setting up in the dark, to be fair. So we're just investigating a little bit of this woodland here. The trouble is we've got a pathway that runs along there and a pathway that runs along here, and we're quite close to it in both directions. So going straight on here, it looks a bit nice, pine needles on the floor. We're going deeper into the woods by the looks of it. Yeah, there's quite a lot of pathways around here, some of which we don't really know about, but you can't see on the map. So the woodland over the other side looks dense, but it looks like the trees are a little bit further apart from each other.
So let's have a look where we are.
So it looks like we've found the area that we're going to stop tonight. And we found an area that's it's got a few. It's been managed, so there's a few tree trunks and that where the trees have been managed. which is a good thing really, because we're going to be using tarps, so we need trees to be quite a distance apart from each other. And Gav has bought a 4x4 tarp, so you're going to be limited for trees that are that distance apart to get a decent setup. But looking at where he is right now, he's got a tree here, a tree there and a tree there, which will be perfect for a 4x4. Kev's using a tent tonight. Now the tent, I think it's about a 2 metre square footprint, so again I think he should be okay finding a location for that as well. And Tom's just going to lodge. He's going to lodge with somebody, I reckon. He's lodging with you if you got a 4x4. So we've got an open area here, which we're just going to have a look at. We know that there is a fire road somewhere around this area, but I don't think this is it. Don't look like a fire road. Oh right, yeah, just over in the distance there.
To be fair, this was a little bit more grown up.
So we've got a fire road that goes through here. I don't really know exactly where it goes. I'm sure you could find it on a map, but we don't want to be too close to a fire road if possible. I can see some people walking right down there in the distance. So we think we found an area on Google Maps. We're going to go and investigate it, but unfortunately it means a little bit of bushwhacking to get there, so we'll go and have a look. So we found the open area that we were looking for, and what a beautiful spot it is. The only downside to that is there's a track that runs just where my finger is. Sasquatch lives.
It's probably going to be the one.
So we've decided to walk back to the location that we picked in the woods earlier on and have a look for other locations en route, because light is going to be leaving us very shortly and the woods are quite dense, so it's going to get darker in the woods quicker than it's going to get darker in terms of light. So we're taking this path. I'm not sure where that's going to lead us, not at this stage anyway. Now on other occasions we've known exactly where we're going to go, so you don't have the searching around, but I think half the fun of it is going and looking for somewhere that you're going to spend the night. And we did notice that there was a sign warning of adders, and Tom looks very much like adder food.
Yeah, there's like 2 names of the calculator. Bit on around there.
So we just come to an area in the woods which I think is going to be our chosen area, but whoever's been here before has left the ridge line going across from this tree across to where Gavin's standing there.
And there's one here
Also
as well.
going across there.
And there's one there.
And also going across there. So I don't really know what setup they chose. It would have been so easy to take down as well because they only used toggles.
Yeah, I know. Maybe they'll sort it out on brackets. Yeah.
The good thing is though that there's a good log there for chopping. There's some wood there. I don't know how wet it is. It looks a bit damp.
Those ones that are stuck up are alright.
We'll sort something out.
There's plenty of wood around anyway. I've got some wood in my bag as well, some kindling just to get us
Which
going.
tree were you thinking of, Tane? That one for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say exactly.
Tom, you need to look at the camera.
Really good.
Right, we've got to camp with our gear. We're all in one piece. Let's set up camp. Oh, a couple of twins in there, look.
In a palace.
It is a bit big this tile, but
Just a bit.
How's it going, Kev?
alright, yeah, nearly finished.
Any concerns?
Thorns.
Thorns? You got some thorns?
Got a few thorns, hopefully they won't stick through the bottom.
Yeah, I shouldn't think they will. So, like Gavin Tom, I've gone with a ridge line. Well, not a ridge line, but we'll all use bungees. But we're all gone from the same trees by the looks of it. We're crisscrossing each other, as you can see. Either Gavin's blown a bed up or he's got bad wind. One of the two.
Sorry, back the noise.
A central area. At the moment we've got a log there, but we are going to move that over a bit over here so that we can have a central fire, which we'll be setting up shortly. So we've got Tom drying his shoes. Gav's about to prep some wood, and Kev's just getting his fire going again. He had a raging fire a moment ago. I'm sure that'll get going again. So once we've got some more wood prepped, I think I'll get the dinner on the go. We've got chicken and mushroom curry tonight. Tom's got, what do you got, Tom?
Literally just burgers. Just burger patties. So
You didn't bring any buns or anything? No?
No. Plain.
Fucking hopeless, that's why.
Looks like one of the tables at the pub.
Tom, can you clear the cans off of...
Don't you waste my candle wax.
Just to pick my stuff up. That's a tough bit. Harrington or vegetable curry.
Got everything in it.
Oh,
It's got mostly chicken and mushrooms, but
I love veg.
so this little pepper was growing inside the big green pepper. Never see that before. But it's going in. Be interesting to see what that looks like. Right. Oh, my knees. So we've got a right on mix going on in here. We've got, let me talk you through what we've got in here. We've got chicken, mushrooms, onion, peppers. We've got a mixed, God, I've got smoke in my eyes.
It's got to be easier to say what's not in there.
Yeah. We've got some mixed vegetables, mushrooms, did I say mushrooms?
You did.
Cuddly toy.
Blankety blank checkbook and pen.
Yeah. Right, let's just let that do its thing. I need to put some more wood on the fire. So tonight, one of the brew dogs that I haven't actually tried yet is the Wingman. So I'm told it's very nice. It's the Eagle has landed. It is 4.3%, so it's not the strongest in the world, but it is a session IPA. Let's give it a go. Unfortunately, I haven't got a glass to pour it in, and I don't like drinking out of a can, as you may or you may not know. So I'm going for a Volkswagen cup today. Look at that fire roaring in the background, look at that. That's our dinner on, that is. So we'll give this a go. The best of it is that because it's Brewdog, I know I'm going to like it. So I'll be really honest with you, I don't think it's much different to the Hazy Jane. There's not a lot of difference in it.
Really, is it?
But it's drinkable, of course it is. It's Brewdog. Well done, Brewdog. And that's what you call a Chinese in the woods, or Chinese curry in the woods anyway. So we've got all sorts of things going on in there, but we didn't do any rice today, but there is some naan bread. See what's naan bread?
Oh yeah, go on mate. What's saying that one on?
Let's get this fire roaring a bit. Get some bigger bits on it.
Is it? Cool.
I think it is.
Film the grumpy git. Cold.
What's the matter, Tom?
Cold.
Tell Uncle Tony all about it.
Cold.
I've seen some cracking videos on YouTube of blokes building these log cabins and
I know. It's fine though, isn't it? It's a problem.
Yeah. I don't get Wi-Fi.
I've got a one Tigris iron wall. I just haven't got the stove to go in it.
So watching this fellow, so he's digging a hole, chops a load of wood in,
Yeah.
burns it all, and then builds his camp on top of the hot coal.
Oh right, that's different.
He's in Alaska, like, yeah, where it's really cold.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
I must admit, I'll have to bring the iron ball out one day and maybe get a winter wettle stove or something.
You like a good fire, Kev, don't you?
Loves
I like
it,
to be warm, yeah. Kept me going in that storm, Tony.
Yeah.
Kept us going at the lakes as well, didn't it? Especially on that last night.
Oh, that was best fire ever.
That was brutal. That was fucking cold. Curry's coming through, Tone.
Good. Tell you what, I enjoyed that curry. It
Oh,
was
it's
nice.
fucking good. It was good. Tree with a peg on iron.
I love your shoes, Tom.
Yeah, they're great.
Can you tell us why you're walking around with carry bags on your feet?
My shoes are wet, my socks are wet, and I didn't want to get my dry socks wet, so
Okay.
this is the fix.
Gav's putting the curtain up.
Out of the way. Get soaking wet though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so it's getting quite cold now. I think it's about 3 or 4 degrees according to the phone. I don't think it's quite as cold as that, to be honest, but there is a bit of a nip in the air. I think maybe because we've all been sat around the fire, to be honest, and now we're moving away from it. But it looks like everybody's sort of starting to pack the gear away and go to bed. It's about, I don't know, what is the time?
It is 9 o'clock, just gone.
It's just gone 9 o'clock, so it's the campers' midnight. So yeah, we're just making sure that we're not leaving anything out that's likely to get wet if it rains. I don't think it's actually forecast for any rain, so we should be okay.
Make sure.
Well, good night, everybody. Good night, Billy Joe, Jim Bob. Yes, good night all. It sounds like it's raining, but I don't think it is. I think it's still dew dripping off of the trees, but I'm underneath this tarp anyway, so we should be fine. I have put a pole up in the middle just in case it rains, because I don't want any puddles on it, but anyway, it's 9:30. It's time for bed. I'll catch you all in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It's about 10 past 6 in the morning. I've got the fire going, so I get a cuppa on the go. I had a good night's sleep. I think I actually woke up because I was too hot and I had to strip off, stripped off back down to my pants. But then early morning I had to get dressed again because it felt a little bit chilly. But all in all, yeah, pretty good sleep. I don't know what sort of sleep my watch says I had, but Tom's still fast asleep in bed and the others are just starting to wake up now. So let's get this fire going.
We've got a 63 fair.
Yeah, I've got the Trangier on the go now. I'm just trying to build the fire up, but I'm dying for a cuppa, so I got the Trangier out. You can always rely on them. You look like that person that's going to come out of the doors in that TV programme. What's that one where you imitate other characters?
Stars in her eyes?
Yeah.
Well, what's he going to
And
be?
tonight, Kev is going to be... I don't know which way round I'm looking.
A gnome.
Yeah. Mushrooms have gone in.
You've got a pot holder.
I reckon we eat better in the woods than we do at home, you know.
I think we do.
Yeah, so I had a good night's sleep last night in my old Dutch Army bivvy bag, sleeping bag from Decathlon, and the airbed from Decathlon as well. But one thing that I did do was stick a pole up there, because whilst I knew it wasn't going to rain, there's quite a lot of heavy dew coming off the trees, and I didn't want to get any puddles. Did anybody else get any puddles on the top of their...
Yes, I did. Yes. Big balloon-like blister of a puddle.
And how was it your second night in your tent then, Kev?
It's right. I think I'm on that bit of a slope, so I kept rolling off.
Yeah, so it's quite a good tent that is, because it's got quite a low footprint as well, hasn't it? So you can... How's your bacon, boys?
Spot on. It's good.
How's yours, Kev? Thanks for cooking it. Sausages are bang on. As you can see, the pack away has started. Tom and Gav packing their stuff away.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
If there's anyone from DD watching this, bigger bag for the 4x4.
We've just measured the bag for the 4x4 tarp from DD and the bag from the 3x3 from DD. Both exactly the same. It's bad enough trying to get the 3x3 in the bag, let alone the 4x4. But look, Gav's going for it. He's going for it.
I'm soaking wet as well. Because the top's really wet.
Tom's busy.
Yep. The only thing left in mine now is the ground sheet, so once everything's done, we'll put that away.
And Kev's got his tent all rolled up. That's got to go into the bag next. So if you remember when we got here, there was absolutely loads of crap around, bits of building. There was line going from one tree to another and to another in a triangle. But we've left it in a much better state than it was when we got here, as you can see. Never know we've been here. There's last of the summer swines walking across the field. Well, that was another good night out in the woods. A different woodland than we normally go to, with Kev, Tom and Gavin from SG Outdoor Explorer. If you want to go and check out his channel, he's got quite a good video on knots that might be useful to some people. Not that I saw him using any last night, to be fair. He was using bungees.
Last night.
Yeah, bungees save a lot of knot making.
They do, don't they? Not a hassle.
Yeah, so if you come this far, you've watched the whole video hopefully. And if you enjoyed it, it'd be great if you give me a thumbs up, click like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And thanks to all the existing subscribers. The channel is slowly growing and I'd love to see it grow a little bit more. So until the next time, stay safe out there.
Camp in the woods where the animals roam. I knew a river with gates and locks. Watching the world from the river's edge. No time for time or clocks. Paddling the river upstream or down, or lighting fires to cook up some food. Warmth from the fire that flickers and lights up the dark of the woods. Building the camp to keep out the cold or shelter from the pouring rain. Nature rules this wonderful land, and nature cannot be tamed. Having Barney to walk by your side, adventures to have and to share. Woods or forest, rivers or lakes, and anywhere that we dare. So come join Tony's outdoor life, out in the woods and the countryside. Enjoy the seasons changing the land. Enjoy a camp to sleep, rest and hide.